Bryce Turang will be the first man to hit with an inherited runner at second base to start this bottom of the 10th inning. An opportunity to win it in the 10th inning as Liam Hendriks, former All-Star, comes in. He has struggled this year in his return from Tommy John surgery.
Yeah, he used to be a closer. And last pitched on Sunday against the Orioles. A scoreless inning with a strikeout. And fastball, slider, occasional curveball for Hendriks. See his numbers. Earned run average big, 4.72. And strikeouts are down.
7 runs allowed on 10 hits in 13 1/3 innings. Rob Zastryzny came in to face Duran, and Devers got a huge strikeout. That was the key of Duran. And then Devers, the routine fly ball to left. Inherited 2, none scored. Joey Ortiz, automatic runner, starting at second base. And Bryce Turang hits against Hendriks. Did not pitch at all last year, just 5 games in 23. Squares to bunt and takes a strike.
93 miles an hour with the fastball. In at the corners, expecting the bunt.
Ground ball foul, and now he's in an 0-2 count against Liam Hendriks. Got to get this guy to third with less than 2 outs. One for 3 is Turang today. Line drive, base hit. Ortiz held at third as Rafaela comes up, throwing it, hits the top of the mound.
Oh, that was a rocket. Hit it too hard. Rafaela charged it nicely. Jason Lane at third base had no choice but to hold up Ortiz with nobody out.
It's a good hold right there.
Yes, indeed. High fastball does not have the velocity that he used to have. A bullet into center. Stay right there at third base.
And Rafaela's got a really good throwing arm, even though this one hits the back of the mound. Leave it up to Chourio. Takes low ball 1. Turang takes second base on indifference. Winning run 90 feet away. Looking for his first career walk-off. Infield's up, outfield is up. Up and in, throw to third is late. 2-0 on Chourio.
Yeah, can't take too much of a secondary lead down there at third base. Yeah, good throw by Narvaez.
Got the B for the order against Hendriks. 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. He expanded the zone on the slider. It's 2-1. Up and in again. 3 balls and a strike on Chourio.
See if he goes with the slider.
Brewers trying to walk it off against the Sox. 3-1 is outside. He went to that slider. Ball 4. He saw Chourio there pointing right at Contreras. Nowhere to put him.
And it sets up a force at home plate.
Andrew Bailey, the pitching coach, coming out, and we might see a 5-man infield.
Right.
Cedar Rafaela, who has been a shortstop in the past, looks like he's heading towards the dugout to get a new piece of leather to set up that 5-man infield. Alex Cora is going to be the one to throw it to him.
Outfield's going to be bunched. They're going to be shallow.
Have Rafaela playing on the shortstop side of second base. Nobody in center field. Everybody shallow. 5-man infield. Bases loaded for Contreras. Swing and a miss at the first pitch. Slider. Nobody out. Popped it up foul, and it's 0-2.
95, best fastball from Hendricks in this inning.
Down to the count, 0-2 on Contreras. Wide, 1-2. Yeah, great speed all over. The only man that matters, the runner at third. 1-2, 2-2. Brewers trailed this one 1-0 going into the bottom of the ninth. They tied it against Chapman, trying to win it against Hendricks. 2-2 coming. Into shallow center. Duran on the move. Duran makes the catch. No tag. Boy, he ran so far to make that play with nobody out there. That's the first out of the inning.
Needed all the speed that he could muster, able to track it down. Hendricks with a slider. It got Contreras to reach for it.
Now it's Yelich. They still play that 5-man infield. Now Rafaela on the second base side of the bag. Pitch to Yelich. Low ball one, blocked by Narvaez. Yelich facing Hendricks for the 4th time. He's 1 for 3 against him.
I think the speed of Yelich has convinced the Red Sox not to try to go for a double play.
7 career walk-offs for Yelich. And there's a strike. He got the double against Chapman to start the 9th and scored the tying run on the base hit by Frelick. That right side is loaded. Fly ball to deep right. It is way back and out of here. First career walk-off home run for Yelich, and it is grand. All he was trying to do was lift, get it into the outfield. He lifted it, separated.
No, he got a hanging slider and he just hammered it. I'm telling you, this is not a great game or what? I mean, 1-0 going into the 9th. How about the Brewers pitching? Savali, the bullpen, outstanding work by all of them. And the Brewers figure out a way to win this one here tonight. What a game.
Outstanding, ends in grand fashion. Sophia has the captain. Sophia, take it away.
I think Christian's still catching his breath. Christian, you've had a lot of walk-offs. You've never had a walk-off home run. How about a grand slam in that situation? Just the 4th time you're facing Liam Hendricks.
Yeah, it took me long enough to hit a walk-off homer in the big leagues. You know, only 13 years, but just trying to get a ball up in the air there, and you know, got a lot of it and ended up going over the fence.
Christian, fitting that you finished this game because your double got it going against Aroldis Chapman. That's obviously a tough matchup. What were you looking for? Your at-bat, and then for Sal to tie it up, the 2 lefties getting it done, his first blown save of the season.
Yeah, you know, against Chapman right there, not the best time lefty-lefty, so you just got to put your nose in there and, you know, to pray to God. But yeah, I mean, Sal's at bat's huge right there too, because like you said, as a lefty, not the best time up there, but you know, you got to do what you got to do, put your nose in there, and find a way to get on for the boys. And you know, bullpen came in, did a great job holding them there in the 10th, and we were able to do enough to win.
Well, you guys definitely did stick your nose in there, and Christian, it's taken a lot, but you guys have won 3 wins in a row now, and you're back to 500. What kind of fight has this team shown you?
Yeah, we're battling. You know, it hasn't been the smoothest start to the year for us, but that's baseball. You know, there's a long way to go, and you know, we still believe in this group. We're trying to clean some stuff up and you know, stack W's and you know, finish strong in the last 4 months of the year. And you never know what could happen.
You've done a lot of cool things in this game. How does this moment rank?
It's pretty cool. You know, it's walk-off homer. Some guys get them their first homer they ever hit. You know, it took me 13 years to do it, which, you know, probably should have done it before then, but we'll take it, you know.
I think this one counts. We'll take it. Thanks.
You got it. Thank you.
First walk-off grand slam since Daniel Vogelbach against the St. Louis Cardinals.
Yeah, I remember that one too.
Christian Yelich got it done today. All a little bit of little things to get it done, but Yelich gets a big hit. This was a hanger, and Yelich hammered it.
Just hammers it. You can't hit it any harder than that. That was a no-doubter. As soon as it left the bat, he knew it. A grand slam for Christian Yelich. He's the guy that got it done today. How about Yelich and Frelick tying it up against one of the toughest left-handed pitchers in the game, Aroldis Chapman. And Yelich able to finish it off.
As soon as he hit it, a point into the dugout, he knew it was going to be enough.